Hey everyone, I'm Callum from CR Inventions, and recently I've been becoming like a self-proclaimed sneakerhead, I guess. I mean, not quite, because I don't have like all the really high-end Yeezys or Air Jordans or whatever. I don't have any of that. I don't even have Ultra Boosts. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. But since I have been becoming like a semi-sneakerhead, I decided, hey, let's make some videos on shoes. And today we're going to be looking at Nike, but more specifically the history of the soles and how it's evolved over time. So, without further ado, I'm Callum from CR Inventions, and this is the history of Nike soles. Now, before I go any farther, I just want to say I'm not a hype beast. I might have already said that. And yeah, this is just kind of mostly over the soles that are like really popular today and what's been popular with shoes recently, at least for Nike. Later I'll be releasing an Adidas version of this video for their soles because obviously they're a little bit more prevalent right now. And then there will be a tech news over something else, but that's in the future. We don't worry about that right now. Right now we're talking about Nike. And to start it off, let's go with their most iconic sole, the Nike Air Max. Oh, and if there's anyone wondering, this pair of shoes in particular is the Nike Air Max Trainer Leather 1. So if you want to buy it, then yeah, that's the name of it. It's about 70 bucks, I believe. But that's not the important part of this video. We're talking about Air Max, so let's continue on and talk about Air Max. Nike first introduced Air Max in 1987 with the release of the iconic Air Max 1s, and the one I'm showing right now is the red colorway, the one that you've probably seen before and is very iconic, and they retro quite often. The release of this shoe was extremely revolutionary, as many shoes today, as you could see with the one that I had, and that was like a minor release, that's not a Jordan or anything, but many popular shoes today still use Air Max in their soles. Now, I personally don't think it's really any more comfortable than just a regular foam sole, but if there is a difference, then I mean, good on them. They found something really innovative and very iconic now. The only problem with Air Max though, especially on a shoe like the Vapor Max or the Air Max 720s where there's a big air bubble, is if something sharp, like this knife, comes in contact with that bubble's gonna pop, and then you can't walk on that shoe anymore. So that's a problem, isn't it? Fortunately, the air bubble on these shoes are pretty strong and pretty durable, so you probably won't have to worry about it. But if you do have Air Max 720s, you better be careful with that air bubble. It's gonna pop. So that's a brief summary of Air Max. It's very popular, it's very iconic, and personally, I don't think it's that much more comfortable, but it might be for some people. So yeah, that's about it for Air Maxes. Moving on, we have Nike's most comfortable sole, Nike React, which has been widely advertised and is being used more and more, which is awesome because apparently it's super comfortable. I don't actually own a pair of Nike shoes with the React cushioning, but I'm going to show a picture of the Element 55s on the screen. Great shoe, super comfortable. I think it looks great. I don't know about whatever colorway I'm putting on the screen. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I think the shoe looks good, the design at least, and apparently the sole is super comfortable with all that React cushioning. Nike React is mostly used on lifestyle shoes, but they have used it on a couple of running shoes, and that was actually before the Element 55s and the 87s even came out. But first it was on running shoes, but now they're using it in lifestyle because it's so comfortable, and for some people it even beats Boost, which I'll go over in my Adidas video. And if it's posted, which it's not as of this video first coming up, but if you haven't seen it, I'm going to leave an info card right, I believe over here. So Air Max is the most iconic sole and React is the most comfortable as of now. But what would be the exact opposite of that spectrum? Let's find out. So the best shoe I could find to fit this criteria was actually the Nike Shox R4 or NZ. They're pretty much the same shoe if you ask me. I think one's a more like classic, iconic version, but that's besides the point. Either way, these shoes are ugly. Let's be honest. The springs in the back on the Nike Shox just don't look good. So the shoe itself actually first came out in about 2000, and they were really popular for a while apparently. But they just don't look good, man. I don't understand why people like them so much. The springs just look bad. It doesn't seem like it's very cushioned. And even though reviews say it's comfortable, I kind of doubt it, honestly. I'm going to be 100% honest. I just don't think that these shoes are comfortable. I don't get it. Oh, and they're just ugly. They don't look good. Okay, to sum it up, you don't see people wear these shoes. They're ugly. They don't look comfortable even if they are. And I just don't understand why you would buy those over an Air Max or a Jordan or anything really. Okay, that's enough ranting about a terrible shoe that I don't like. And yeah, that's enough ranting for one video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be releasing an Adidas version of this video hopefully later this week. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to go up because I have some other videos planned and some other things to do, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'm Callum from CR Inventions, and I will see you in the next video.